I've always just, watched TV shows and all that stuff with them shooting long distances, and when he mentioned it, I decided I wanted to do it, and I've never tried it before, and I fell in love with it. So now, once a month, every weekend, once a month, we go down there and we shoot 600 yards and have a blast.
Well, I started shooting really long distance down on the farm, about 300 yards, and then we just picked it up from there. We went from 300 yards to 600 yards to 1,000 yards. Longest shot I've made, well, tell a little story. The first time I went to 1,000 yards, I couldn't hit the target. Had people telling me which way to go, up, down, left, right. Had to go back to 600 yards, finally got it back on target, back to 1,000, shot a 97. High score you can shoot is 100. Had an awesome time doing that, and that really just kicked it off. And I just started shooting from there, and knowing that you can hit a target, a 5-inch target at 1,000 yards, your enthusiasm just grows and grows and grows, and you want to put more money than you got into the gun. But and from there, shooting at 600 is what we do mainly. I love shooting. Probably put a lot more hours than I should have put. Should have studied a little more than I should have shot, but it's fun. Won a few competitions. Just about every month I place, or just about come in first place just about every month. Cause I don't know. I got my dad over here builds all my guns for me, so.
Hey, this is Matt Cranmore. You know, all the filming we've been doing recently, making our shows, and it's got me thinking about my history with guns. The first gun that I ever owned, or I could really call my own, was a Daisy Red Ryder BB gun. My dad gave it to me for my birthday when I was 7 years old. He taught me, I remember, he taught me the safety of guns and how to shoot them and everything. And the one thing I remember about that is setting up my Army men and shooting them, knocking them down for countless hours. I think we've all done things like that when we were younger. Then I can remember I'd go with him dove hunting, and if my dad would run one and it lit in a tree, then I would go and shoot it with my BB gun. And man, I'm gonna tell you, I felt really good when I went home and I could tell my mom and sisters that I got 1 or 2 doves. And one thing that was funny, I'd always keep them separate from the ones my dad shot, so I could show, these are the ones that I shot. And I'd always get a pat on the back and praise at how well I could shoot. And it's really important for somebody that's young. As I grew older, I remember my dad building a roll-top desk for somebody. He told me that I had to help him, and I'd find out why later. Well, that wasn't any big deal to me, since I was always right under him anyway. We finished that desk, and a man showed up to pick it up. And after he loaded it in his truck, he handed my dad a shotgun. And guess what he did with it? He gave it to me. It was a 20-gauge pump. It was a Remington Model 1200. Man, I was in heaven. My own shotgun. Of course, he went through all the safety issues again, and several times he took me to shoot skeet with his buddies. I remember that was a lot of fun. I had more fun doing that, but the main thing is I learned how to shoot. After that, we started hunting quail and doves and squirrel and ducks and, turkey, anything else you could hunt with a shotgun. Then he gave me a rifle, and we started deer hunting. And that's another story that I'll share later, but there is some funny stories in that. But we spent countless hours hunting and fishing together. It's unbelievable the hours we spent together hunting and fishing. It's amazing. But I lost my dad last year. He was my best friend, my guide, and my hunting buddy. The memories that I made with my dad are priceless. His name was Virgil Cranmore. He was the best man that I ever knew. But more importantly than hunting, he taught me something more valuable. He taught me to respect the land we were hunting and the game that we were chasing. He made me a true sportsman. The values that were instilled in me to protect our right to own firearms and to take care of the land and the game that we hunt, I've passed them on to everybody I've come in contact with. And I'm sure those of you that are watching our show have had some of these same memories, hunting with your dad or your papaw, your wife, your children, your in-laws, or even your good friends. And I'm going to tell you, that freedom of owning firearms and hunting should never be in jeopardy to be lost. As I was describing my memories earlier, people that are against guns and hunting, they don't realize that we're defending more than being able to hunt and own guns. We're defending the memories that we've made with our loved ones and the ability to be able to make more. Mississippi Trophy Hunters is an organization that you can join, and together we'll defend those rights and we'll make a lot more memories. We invite you to be part of this organization, and you can find us on the web at MississippiTrophyHunters.com. We'll be on the television statewide in a television show called Outdoor Legends, which we showcase the legends of the outdoors in Mississippi, and there's a lot of them. Or you can find us in Mississippi Sportsman's Magazine. But remember, it's really important. Get your kids in the outdoors, and the main thing, let's go hunting Mississippi.